Welcome back to our channel. This is video number 2. We're showing you how we're adding a bathroom to our off-grid tiny cabin. And last week we added a wall and the roof rafters, and we'll see what we can get done this week. Sean is building it by himself with very little help from me while I get other things done around the homestead. And we'll see what we can gather. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I need more ladders. I need another one of these, or my ladder situation is not working for this though.
And the other one's too big.
Yeah, it won't fit under here.
You want me to go get the broom?
I have it right there.
Oh. broom doesn't go too far.
I think it's lined up good. After I just put 20 nails in it.
It's like, oh, now check it.
God damn it. You see that?
It happens sometimes. Okay, so here's the update. For 2 days, Sean has been over here. 2 days that I couldn't record, he was over here finishing up the side walls. One wall is completely done, and then the wall that has a window in it needs one more stud and a couple blockers or something. Anyways, I wasn't here for that because that was over the weekend, and I have to take our daughter places and do different things, so we kind of split duties when we don't have time to do things together. Anyways, and then Monday was the fun day. Not really. We were supposed to go pick up our Home Depot order, and we went. It wasn't ready. We drove all the way out there. It takes about 45 minutes to get there from here, and had to drive all the way back after waiting in town and all that stuff. So Monday was basically a wasted day. But I showed you, or will show you, a clip of where we went just for a little bit to kind of relieve some stress. One of our favorite spots around here. So that was the bright side of the day. And now Tuesday, interesting. We went back to Home Depot to pick up that order, and we also placed an order at Lowe's. Those are the two big box stores that we have. that are 45 minutes or so away and where we can get all of our supplies. We usually can't get everything at one or the other. We have to go to both. So we had 2 big orders, both places, got there early, loaded up the truck. Driving home, thank God we hadn't left that part of town yet. And in the middle of town, we were pulling out of a parking lot and everything that we bought slid out of the back of the truck. So we bought basically plywood, the size of plywood, 7 siding pieces and 3 roof pieces, plus a couple other small things here and there, all sitting in the back of the truck. When the truck bounced, everything slid out. We got super lucky because it could have been a disaster, but everything fell out kind of like right in the middle of the road. And Sean was able to turn around, like pull out and turn around and go back. And a bunch of guys from this tire shop that was right there came out to help us, like 5 guys. And they got everything back of the truck like within minutes, like in the middle of traffic and like all this crazy stuff. Like I was trying not to freak out, but thank God it happened there. And we had help to get everything back on. And everything was fine and we didn't lose anything. Like $500 worth of stuff. We didn't lose anything. Nothing got damaged. No other cars or anybody. Nobody was injured, but it could have been bad. So we're very lucky and we're very glad that nothing happened. But yeah, now we're back here and I'm just catching you guys up while Sean is finishing that other wall, and then I'll have to go down and help him get the roofing on, like the roof pieces on, because it's gonna rain tomorrow. That was another thing. We were trying to get as much work done in these 2 days as possible because tomorrow it should rain and that stops everything, and it's very frustrating. And so we're finally calm and he's finally working. But anyways, here we go. Wish us luck. This is all progress that I didn't get on video because I wasn't here with Sean. He got one side of the wall completely done, one side wall, and then the other side is almost done. And the windows framed in. And so this wall is almost done.
A little bit off.
Did you ever watch Cops?
A little bit, not much.
We used to just laugh that the cameras always did this.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I do that, that's all I could think about.
That was back when there was a camera guy like
running
with a big, they had like the microphone and
That's how I feel when I'm holding this and it shakes.
those camera guys must have been in shape. Or
Yeah.
At least they got in shape.
Yeah.
Because they were running faster than the cops were.
Right?
Carrying all that equipment.
I don't know, man. Bless you. So while Sean is working on the bathroom, today I am working on replacing some rocks in our garden that our dog has moved out of the way because he's crazy. And all we're doing is taking rocks. So these rocks, we find them all over, but they're tricky because some are very heavy and some are kind of hollow. And so we want heavy ones, big heavy ones, to go put along that line right there to block water, dirt, everything from flowing into what we want to be our green space. And the dog, that one over there, he runs and slides and kicks all the rocks that I had already put there out of the way, but they weren't big enough. So that's what I'm working on now. I will show you once it's done. Okay, so this is what we want our green area to be. It's planted with clover right now. And then we used rocks all along the path to block it from this walking path. We're on this hill and all the water washes off when it rains. Now, Bucky, when he runs down, he was pushing all the rocks. They were too small, so I just replaced them all. Hopefully, when all this stuff goes in, and it's gonna be a good retaining wall. We'll see. So you're gonna climb up there? With a hammer? Okay, so you can kind of see it from here. That green top there is the roof zip system plywood that Sean put up. So at least it's dried from that side. He still has to put like this tar lining on top and then the metal. But at least when it rained, it didn't get wet inside. And then the black behind there, that part right here, that black is a tarp that he put up because it rained yesterday. So yesterday we didn't get any work on it done, but today it's nice and sunny and everything is dry, so we can get back to it. So one of the reasons I keep showing the compost is because one of the biggest things about living off grid is waste management. So all of our food scraps go into our compost pile. We also put in here our ashes from our wood stove and our water that drains from the sink from when we wash dishes. So this way, it doesn't go into garbage bags that then need to be disposed of because we don't have garbage pickup here. We have to take all our garbage to a facility ourselves. And so we only put in the garbage what can't be put in the compost. And I'll show you another time what we do with our toilet waste. But this is what we do with our kitchen waste. And this way we also have compost, fresh compost, for our garden. And we've already been able to use one mound of compost from that we made last summer for the garden beds. So it helps a lot. And also there's no smell. It's not like we have like a garbage mound in our yard or anything like that. It's completely clean. And as you can see from the video before that, it's nice and black. So it's nice, rich soil. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, you're fired. You can't see it, but it's tiny little bits of hail on a day that it wasn't supposed to rain. And it's not supposed to rain for like another week.
There we go.
Yay. Wow. And so then we just have to take it out, hose it down and clean it, and then put it back in.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Once the siding is on.
Oh, after the siding is
Yeah,
on.
we'll do it.
Oh, okay. So next week.
I'll put the siding on and then cut the hole out.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks nice. What did you say about the nails on the roof?
I had to measure and mark each one because it's not, otherwise I would risk missing the studs.
Right, and
the
how many
rafters.
nails are in there?
Oh, 200. Because it's 6 inches a piece or apart on the edges, and then a foot a piece on what they call the field.
You're a professional.
But
all right, that's it for this week's video. So this week we got part of the roof on and the basic shell. Next is the siding and the window, and then we'll be dried in for our bathroom addition. Of course, things are a lot slower than we'd want. Today we should be working, but instead we're getting a flat tire fix. So things happen, it's the truth. Things are not a 15-minute YouTube video. And so hopefully next week we can get the bathroom dried in. Join us. Bye. Thanks.